Welcome everybody to day 9 in our launch group. Here we go. Hopefully everybody out in YouTube land and Facebook land is having a wonderful Tuesday morning. We're going to wrap up our 9th day here and answer any questions you have about the mastery program and about our system and how we source high passion, high margin products from Etsy vendors. And how we strike up those conversations and create those business relationships in order to serve our dual purpose, which is to not only grow our business, but also help another small United States American-owned business grow theirs. So welcome. If you're out there, go ahead and say hello, drop a comment in the Facebook group, drop a comment if you're watching my video on my personal profile or on our YouTube channel. And once again, hopefully you're having a great Tuesday morning or afternoon if you're on the East Coast. Christina's having a little bit of internet issues, so she might join us here in a little bit. We'll see if her internet issues are able to be straightened out. And once she is available to come back on, we will let her in and welcome her. Tyler, welcome. Hey, my man. Hopefully you're having a good day today. Hello all. Welcome aboard. Very excited. This is, our last day of Q&A. So if you have any questions about our program, bring them to the table. I'm happy to answer your questions. And welcome from Oregon. Cecile, welcome from Florida. Hi, Cecile. Hopefully you're having a great day so far. Good deal. I'll share my screen here in just a moment and kind of cover what we are going to be chatting about today. And obviously about our system, how we find our pillar product, our core product, our Michael Jordan product, where we're able to grow our entire business around. But I also wanted to share a little bit of print on demand surrounding how we are able to increase lifetime customer value for our customers after they've come into our system and have them in our email list or as an audience on Facebook. And, we know that they're interested in a particular passion or particular product and how we can use print on demand in order to cross-sell them. And also the opportunity to even use high ticket items for cross-sells and retargeting, and some opportunities actually that we'll chat about more about in the mastery program in order to use high tickets straight away from USA-based vendors too. So really looking forward to sharing that with you and a resource to find suppliers that are based here in the United States that have incredible products that will drop ship for you. And so I'm going to share that with you as well. So, the core pillar of our program, obviously, is to partner with another small U.S.-based business that creates a passion product that aligns with us internally, that we are happy to wake up and enthused to sell because it's actually speaking to people that are like us and that are interested in the same things that we're interested in. And it helps us to grow our business. And it also helps another small U.S.-based business grow theirs. So it gives us a dual mission and a higher purpose within our mastery program. And let me share my screen with you here just to give you some context of where we've been, what we're doing today, where we're going, and excited to announce, Cecile, you are in the mastery program. So you know that next Monday we are officially launching and officially kicking off our mastery program. We'll be going through our 3-step roadmap, and I'll share an image of that with everyone here in just a moment. Give me 1 second here. Tiffany, hello. What is going down? Sonoma County. Hi, Tiffany. For those of you that don't know, Tiffany is like my sister. We have known each other our whole lives. And she lives in beautiful Santa Rosa, California. Good to see you, Tiffany. I hope you're having a good day. T-Bone. You like the dog? The glasses. They set him off. Good stuff. Let me share my screen here. I'm glad you're here, Tiffany. It's good to see you. All right, guys. So once again, for those of you that have not seen or have seen our roadmap, our $10,000 per month profit Shopify store roadmap to success. And what we're doing in our mastery program is taking our students from overwhelmed and uncertain and taking them through our 3 steps, laying the foundation, initially getting clarity and commitment on their bigger why, on your bigger why, on who you want to serve, on what is going to fire you up and where you can build a business around. And walking through those exercises, very important to lay that foundation, laying the foundation of a store that converts highly. That's a high converting store. Then going into the business details with team key performance indicators and standard operating procedures. And then going into curation, which is kind of the pillar of our system and how we are different from all other systems out there in the marketplace that I'm aware of, because we actually go out and we strike up and engage business relationships with other small business owners, artists, and craftsmen that we find on Etsy, and help to build value into their business by selling their product off of Etsy. So that is in our stage 2 of curation, of their viral product curation. We go through the exercise with our mastery students over how to find those viral products and then have that vendor engagement to strike up that conversation with that Etsy vendor, and then negotiate pricing that is profitable and on good terms for all parties involved, so that both businesses can grow. And I'll kind of touch on briefly again here, the value that we bring to an Etsy seller is immense, because we're helping them grow their brand off of Etsy, because Etsy takes a substantial fee off the top of every purchase that they make on Etsy or sell on Etsy. And then 2, on Etsy, and we've chatted about this in the days leading up here, when someone purchases from a vendor on Etsy, the email address does not come through to the supplier, to the artist or the craftsman. So they actually have to go out of their way to ask or request that email address from the purchaser. Not all suppliers are doing that. Not all vendors are doing that. So what that means is they're not all building a list. They're not all building that asset. And when you own your own list and you own your own database of people that you can email into and sell things, cross-sell, upsell, that is your gold mine. And so ultimately what we want to do is grow our list as our business owners, but we can help an Etsy seller grow their list as well and co-brand, so that they are growing a tangible asset for their business. So there's major value that we bring to the table for an Etsy vendor. And Russell, how much does Etsy take? And I want to say currently it's at about 20%, I believe. And they also have listing fees. So they charge your listing fee. They charge you a listing fee for how many products that you have. So there's a few different ways that Etsy makes their money. From vendor engagement and outreach, as far as striking up that conversation with an Etsy supplier and getting all of those ducks in a row so we have a profitable business relationship together. That's covered in our mastery program that starts up this coming Monday. And a bonus that we have released and have chatted about is we will actually do a lot of that heavy lifting and outreach, where we are attracting Etsy sellers into our system by showing them the value that we bring to the table. So for our mastery students that are coming on board, we are working to provide some opportunity options for those high margin, high passion products. And we're actually going out and doing that initial outreach. So, save a bit of time in that regard and help to make a bit of money by doing a lot of that hard work of striking up those conversations and finding those products. Then once we have the vendor relationship, we're ready for product launch. And we also are developing an application, a Shopify app that's one-click import from an Etsy seller imports that entire product into your Shopify store with the click of a button, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel and recreate that whole product on your Etsy store. So another big bonus that we are including for our mastery students. And that is an application that we're coding and we're developing ourselves. I have a couple different Shopify apps that have been developed, and this is one specifically for our mastery students, and specifically for making it easy to import in those Etsy products into our Shopify store. And then 3, once we have all those things in place, then we move into saturation. And saturation is our system, our LEBI system, LEBI, life event buyer's intent. We covered that the other day. We were chatting about how we can target and get in front of our ideal customer based on life events that they've gone through or upcoming occasions, whether that's a birthday or an anniversary or birth of a young one or a wedding, whatever that happens to be. We can actually target and get in front of our ideal customer with our Michael Jordan product, our high passion, high margin product, early on in the stage of the game, so that they begin to know, like, and trust us through market awareness and that life event. As we all continue to stay in front of them throughout the customer journey, and they move towards the buyer's intent phase, if they haven't already taken action on our ad and on our marketing, and they move over to the buyer's intent phase, we also want to make sure that we are available to them omnipresent. So on Facebook, on Google, and on YouTube. And that is full saturation. So our step 3 is saturation of all marketing channels, because we set up our stores, and we set up our stores with the proper tracking of Facebook and the proper tracking of Google, and make sure that our store is complete with those elements. Then we can capture the customer journey in its entirety when they go from that life event to complete buyer's intent. And ultimately, what's the name of the game? We've chatted about this in days earlier, is we want to acquire a customer at the lowest cost possible, so that our margins, obviously, at the time of sale are as high as they possibly can be. And also, by acquiring a customer at the lowest cost possible, we're able to compete with others in the marketplace, or actually outcompete others in the marketplace, because it will allow us to market more and sell more and actually pay or contribute more into our marketing campaigns, so we can acquire more customers. So hopefully that makes sense. And it looks like Christina has joined us. So hold on, let me add her in. Christina, welcome. Looks like your Wi-Fi has been sorted out.
Yes. Sorry about that, guys. Late to the party, but I'm here.
All good. Welcome, Christina. Welcome. I know that you took Hippie is Christina's cat, to the vet this morning. Hopefully everything's all good. Everything checked out.
Yep, he's healthy and ready to go. So yes, thank you for asking.
Nice. Is he behind you there, all cozied up in the blankets?
No, we just got home, so yeah, here he is. This is Hippie.
Hippie's cool, man.
He usually, if you ever see him on screen, he's usually right behind me on his blanket.
Living the life of luxury.
Yeah.
Tiffany, what kind of products? And that's a great question. And in our system, I will kind of answer that question within our system here, as far as when we're laying the foundation and getting clear on our commitment, our larger why we got into this business, and why we are creating a store of meaning and of purpose. What are those products that speak to you? What are you passionate about? What are those things that interest you greatly? And so then we take your interests and your passions, and then we can find similar type products, or products that we see that are selling from Etsy vendors here in our viral product curation portion of our system. So if you, for example, If one of your passions is Jesus, Christianity, that's something that you're very passionate about. There are plenty of Etsy sellers out there that sell amazing faith-based products and amazing faith-based jewelry, like necklaces and bracelets. And so we take your passion, and then we can convert that passion into products that you actually get behind and that you support. And then that's when we move into our Etsy vendor outreach, or product viral product curation. We're curating product from an Etsy vendor.
And we have a question that came in from Steve. On average, how many products do you have to test to find your Michael Jordan product?
That's a great question, Steve. And the answer to that is, so at initial research, when we're actually performing our research on Etsy and we're looking for those high passion products, we don't necessarily know the margins just yet, right? Until we strike up that conversation with the prospective Etsy supplier. And so just kind of thinking right now, let's say we're looking on Etsy, we're looking at some products, and we're looking at reviews. We're looking at how many times those have been sold, that product. So we get an estimate of popularity, and how well that's resonating with a particular audience. So right out of the gate, you're kind of able to see from your product research if that product is going to be a winner, because the evidence is already there on Etsy from the reviews and the quantity of purchases. Then the popularity of that product or that niche product has kind of been established at that point. Then when you strike up your conversation with the Etsy supplier, then it's a matter of, is there enough margin for that product to be my Michael Jordan? So there's kind of, we can find the high passion and the US based aspect and the handmade aspect and the engraved aspect and the popularity of that product aspect, all in the initial research, which gives us a great indication if that product, or will that product be a major seller. And with that initial research done, we're able to tell right out of the gate just about that, if that product is going to be a great seller into a specific audience. But you have to marry that with the high margins for it to be your Michael Jordan, right? So there's a bit of a filtering process there. We might find a product, but that Etsy supplier doesn't necessarily want to resell. Or we might find that product and we chat with the Etsy seller and they don't necessarily have the margins in place for that to be our Michael Jordan. So then we have to keep on searching. So hopefully that makes sense. If all of those ducks are in a row, our initial product research is completed, it looks like it's selling like gangbusters already on their store. It's already generating 5-star reviews. It's already generating all that positive feedback. You better bet you that we're going to be able to scale that over onto Facebook and speak to that impassioned audience using the tools that we chatted about the other day when we're actually doing our customer avatar research and our interests and digging deep on that customer. So there's research that's involved to make sure we're not just coming to market with a product that might fall flat. We do that initial research of that product. Is it hot? Is it trending? All these sorts of things, so that that can be a winner once we finally get the margins sorted out, and then our customer avatar research sorted out to really get in front of that audience that will convert.
Yeah, so you really want to make sure you spend time doing your research. It's worth your time to do the research, and that you make sure that you're at a good margin to bring that product to market for your store as well as that vendor. And I see a good morning from Carrie Nelson in Las Vegas. Morning, Carrie.
Carrie, welcome. Good morning out there in Summerlin. Hopefully a beautiful day over there close to Red Rocks. And you are having a great morning. So yeah, absolutely, Christina, in that regard, to do the deep research on the product, on the Etsy, supply side of things, and then also on the customer itself. That's one thing that I see out there. Everybody wants the easy way, right? The Oberlos, the Zen Drops, the Product Pro USAs, the Dropified, the whatever it happens to be, when you can one click import into your store, and the next thing you know, you have ads up and running. And so you've copied and pasted somebody else's ad copy and somebody else's imagery and somebody else's videos that might have worked for them, and they have some sort of case study that shows that they took that product to 6 figures in 14 days or whatever it happens to be. And then you try it yourself, and then it ultimately falls flat. And that's sort of it's a common trap. It's an easy trap to fall into because it looks so easy, and it takes a little bit of deeper digging. All you have to do is kind of dig a little bit deeper, go down. We like to say around here, we go down, dig down a mile rather than go a mile wide, right? So go a mile down rather than a mile wide.
And remember, you're developing relationships. That's how you're different. You're developing relationships with the vendor. You're developing relationships with your future customers, and you're building upon that. You're not looking to be the one-hit wonder. You're looking to be the best resource with an excellent product, making sure you're helping that other small business as well as you're helping your own business. That is relationships.
Yeah, great point, Christina, there. And that's how our system is different than anything that I'm aware of in the marketplace, because it is all about relationships, and it's about giving you a brand story, right? You can truly get behind, a product and something that you're passionate about with your own story, why you're passionate about it, but it also gives you a dual purpose because you're partnering with another USA-based company, and that can be part of your brand story mission. And then letting our customers know about your brand story, and also letting the Etsy supplier know about your brand story and your passion and your desire to help others, not just, it's not just get rich quick scheme. It's about that relationship building and business building, and building a business that you can be proud of, and that ultimately your family can be proud of, and one that, you go to sleep at night and, you're just fired up thinking about how you can speak to a much wider audience that are impassioned just like you are about a particular subject. And yeah, Russell, Oberlo and Zendrop, sure to get you no profit. Yeah, I found if you lead out with Oberlo and Zendrop products, in my personal experience, it's very difficult to break into the marketplace. There's already been that particular product that's been sold over and over and over again, unless you are world class at creating marketing and advertising and an offer that stands out and differentiates that those pet hair remover gloves that everybody else is selling. Unless you're world class at differentiating your product and you're Billy Mays or you're the ShamWow guy, then forget it. Facebook is happy to take your money, and your return on ad spend is going to be very, very low. And what happens with most, they throw their hands up and they say, just another shiny object got me. I got to close my store, and they're on to something else, on to the next shiny object. But if they do the deep work, and that's something that's all part of our story, and part of Christina and my story is that, I just showed you those gloves right there because I tried to sell them. I know that road, and it's not the road to go down.
Mm-hmm. And building on that relationship is going to keep you different and apart from everybody else that may be pinging that vendor. You know, just another Me Too person, right? Whereas you reach out, you have an excellent dialogue exchange, you know, why you're excited about their product, your story. You're setting yourself apart. Perhaps that person who that vendor hasn't responded to the other 100 responses, they're going to respond to you.
Mm-hmm. That's very true. That's very true, Christina. Great point. Cecile with a great question here. Once we find our Michael Jordan product and the complementary products and they are selling well, do we find another Michael Jordan product and open another store, or does the product go on your original store? So a couple different ways that you can kind of skin that cat. If the product is tangential in nature to the initial product, it can go on your original store and there's no need to create a secondary store. If it's related in some certain capacity, the beautiful thing is your brand story of working with other small-based businesses can carry over to other products as well. So you can think of a company, we get a magazine in the mail from a company called Uncommon Goods. You may get something similar. Or you may get Uncommon Goods. But what it is, it's unique products that, you know, you can't just find anywhere else. You can't go to the store and buy them. And so their story is, you know, these are unique products that you just can't find anywhere. So your brand story on your store is very similar. I have unique products, handmade, personalized, made, you know, from local US-based artists and craftsmen that we partner together with in order to bring them to market for, you know, with those that share our passion. And so, you know, it's not necessary to actually go out and create a whole nother store around a whole nother Michael Jordan product. So hopefully that makes sense. And we'll cover a lot more of that in the mastery program. And I know you're on board, Cecile, so we'll be chatting about that more in depth, especially after we get your initial Michael Jordan product going and the cross sells and upsells going with it. So let's see here. Is Etsy the same thing I've seen on TV, or is that different? Not a dumb question, Tiffany, at all. There is no such thing. And yes, Etsy has been advertising as of late. So you may have seen Etsy commercials. I just saw one yesterday. There is a flood, a rush of people going to sell their products on Etsy. Millions. That is not an overstatement. So it is a very popular online platform for those artists, creators, craftsmen to set up an easy store and sell the products right from their garage or their house. So great question. So back to our three-step system here, and let me, we just chatted about how our mastery students, we take from overwhelmed and uncertain to 10K per month profits and thriving, and we take them through, and hopefully we'll take you through. If you're interested in our mastery program, just drop a comment below, and we'll hop on a call together. But we'll take you through our foundation, our curation, and our saturation elements, all in a live Zoom daily, Monday through Friday, group one-on-one training. So our mastery program is not just another Kajabi course or another Teachable course or another login that you get to go off and try and do it yourself. That is a recipe that I have found only works a very, very small percentage of the time, and only a small percentage of people are actually successful with the Kajabi course that they get access to.
Yeah, less than 4%.
Less than 4%. That is incredible. And so your chances of success in this industry, in e-commerce, our whole mission here is, and our goal is to set you up for success and provide the elements for someone coming into this business. One, to avoid all of the pitfalls and traps and mistakes and the overloads and Zen drops and pet hair remover gloves and all of those things that are shiny objects that look easy, that look, the Lamborghini guy that's, having selfies and dancing on TikTok tells you can make 7 figures in 30 days because he did it too. What you don't see is, 30 minutes later, he hands the lease agreement paper or the rental of the Lamborghini back to the guy that was renting it to him for the day for $200. We want to eliminate all of the shiny objects and get you started off on the footing and the foundation so that you have that foundation to springboard into success. Eliminate all of that, the shiny object stuff.
Right. We want to help you on the clearest path to get there without the tears.
Yeah, no kidding.
And to save some money.
Exactly. Yes.
I don't know how many thousands have gone down the drain over, before we learned.
Great point there. 100%.
Not just hundreds, we're talking thousands.
Tiffany, great question. Do we talk to you guys? And if you're interested, or are we going to talk to someone different? No, you would hop on if you're interested in joining our mastery program. And I'll answer this in 2 parts because you will chat with either Christina or me rather, on a Zoom call, no pressure sales call or anything like that. That's not what we believe in. We'll just chat about where you are in your business, your goals, your passions, your desires in this business. And then we'll chat about our mastery program. And if it's a fit and they align, then we'll invite you into our mastery program. It's as simple as that. And also the second part of that answer is when we get into the actual training of the mastery program, which begins next Monday on March 15th, you'll be learning from Christina and myself directly, as well as experts in the space. So we're not just pitching the mastery program and then you never see us again. This is our course and our system. So when you actually get into it, you're working alongside of us directly.
Yep, we'll still be here.
Yes, we will still be here in that. And just to reiterate, it's Monday through Friday, live Zoom one-on-one group. So, there'll be others, a very small group with us. And any question that you have, we address it. Where are you in our system? Where are you in step 1 in the foundation? We're going through that. You have questions. Let's get you from stuck to unstuck. Let's get you down into step 2. Okay. On the Zoom, where are you? What questions can you bring to the table? Let's get you from stuck to unstuck. Do we need to log into your computer? Do we need to, what do we need to do to get you from where you're at now to move you down our system so that we achieve our goal?
Mm-hmm. Yes, and to share with you, Tiffany, I can send a link to our calendar to you, and just make sure if you want to schedule with either of us, what's convenient on your schedule, that we get you on there.
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody that's interested in joining us on our master program, we have a link to easy, calendar schedule, and you can schedule a time that is convenient for you to hop on that no pressure Zoom with us. So you can either drop a comment below and we'll get back with you. And we'll also, in the group, pinned to the top of the page will be a link to that calendar so that you can join or schedule at your convenience. All right, guys. So let's come back over here really quickly. And I'll just kind of give some context of where we've been over the past, since last Monday. We've been going, every day. And I really appreciate everybody that's been here just about day in and day out. So thank you for joining us. Really, truly, that means a lot to me. And so day 1, we chatted about actually, before I just go into these days here, I kind of want to chat real quickly on each step and some context into our system, because once you kind of get an idea of the system itself, you'll see that every piece of the system provides for a little mini transformation. And so I illustrate here, day one, how it works and a bigger mission. And what we want to address is going from, confused and then clear, from confused to clear on your bigger mission, on your why, on your inner why. That's the transformation we need to take right out of the gate. And then day two, we chatted about store readiness. That transformation was how to go from lower conversions and low converting store to a high converting store, and those elements that you need in place, and the social proof and the story elements and all of the things that you need to have that transformation of going from low conversions to high conversions. And then day three, we chatted about viral product sourcing. And all of these elements that I'm chatting about here are elements from within our roadmap, that image that I was just sharing a moment ago. So each step here, let me come back over here. Each step has a transformation. So we have a much larger transformation where we're going from overwhelmed and uncertain to our financial transformation. But each little step has a transformation that we need to go through to address. And that's the training that we've been going through since last Monday. Every day in here is addressing each little mini transformation that's needed in order to set you up for success.
Yes, and if you have not watched all of the training so far, please go back, start at day one.
Yes. Good. Yeah, good call. Just scroll down to the bottom of the group, and the day one video is right there, and chatting about how it works and a bigger mission. And then you'll scroll up and see the next: store readiness, viral product sourcing, Facebook ads 1, Facebook ads 2. Then we did a little bit of bonus with Facebook ads 3. On day 7, actually, we did day 7, Facebook ads 3 after Google and YouTube, I want to say.
Yes.
And then days 8 and 9, we're chatting Q&A and any questions that you guys have about our system, or if you are stuck in your personal journey or your e-commerce store, your Shopify store. Doesn't even necessarily have to be Shopify. Maybe you're, running traffic to a ClickFunnels page or a cart page, or maybe you're using BigCommerce or GrooveCart, or any of the number of myriad of other e-commerce platforms out there, and you have any questions about this stuff, about Facebook ads or Google ads, or finding a hot trending product and how to go about doing that, go ahead and ask your question. It doesn't necessarily have to be Shopify related. Set me up for success.
That's coming in from Carrie.
What is going down, Carrie? I dig it.
And I just want to give a shout out to Tiffany. Tiffany, I don't see you in our group. So want to make sure that we can reach you. If you can comment on here in StreamYard, correct?
Yes. I am longtime friends with Tiffany, so I know how to reach out to Tiffany.
Got it. Okay, I just wanted to make that point to make sure we didn't leave you hanging, Tiffany.
Yeah, we will not leave Tiffany hanging. Absolutely not. And I'll reach out to you, Tiff. She is new here. Yes, welcome aboard. New here, but not necessarily new in the grand scheme of things, because she and I are like brother and sister going back for many, many, many years.
Awesome. Well, welcome to our day 9 today.
Yep, absolutely. So today, 3/9. Let's see here. Today, I'm just gonna go March 9th.
9, everybody. Those of you that have tuned in every day, great job. Even over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah. Cheers to laying the foundation, getting the concepts down and understanding, so that we can jump off into next week and really start tackling this and building a store that ultimately you're going to be proud of, and one that is going to be profitable for you. And to help avoid all of the distraction and all the shiny objects and all the things out there that looks like it's just you're one click away from profits. We'll take you by the hand in our mastery program. So we just kind of covered today, March 9th, what we're going to cover. We've already covered a little bit of our mastery program. So thank you very much. And then sorting out business manager, I wanted to ask, I don't know if Peter was here with us today or Andre. If Andre, Peter, you're out there, drop a comment, and I want to see if we could sort you out.
Yes.
Possibly.
Oh, I see Trin. Hey, Trin. Great to see you.
Trin, welcome. It is awesome to see you. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. Were you able to check out Klaviyo and maybe just give it a peek? Let me know. And if Peter or Andre isn't here, what we'll do, I wanted to kind of chat about this using print on demand and high ticket. So how do we ultimately increase lifetime customer value? So we'll just riff on that for a minute and chat about how in our system, right, we want to find our high margin, high passion, USA based, personalized, engraved, has quality reviews, quality imagery, quality videos, etc. All of those things that fit within our 15-point checklist of finding a viral product from an Etsy supplier. And if you don't have that 15-point checklist, just drop a comment and I'll share that PDF with you. But the core of our system is doing just that, right? And then once we have that, we call that our Michael Jordan product, and has high enough margins to absorb ad costs to, at the very least, break even, and if not turn a profit by itself. So that then ultimately what we want to do is surround that product, that Michael Jordan product, with the key players, the Scottie Pippens, the Horace Grants, the Steve Kerrs, anybody that knows the Chicago Bulls of the 1990s knows what I'm talking about. If you have no idea who these basketball players are, that's okay too. You probably know who Michael Jordan is. Those were his teammates. And so we want to find our Michael Jordan product and then surround him with teammates is all I'm driving at there. And go ahead.
You want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
When you talk about sports, etc., I didn't know who most of the sports people were, but I was a flight attendant for many of the different professional sports teams for a number of years in my previous life, a few lifetimes ago. And people would always ask, "Oh, do you know who so-and-so is?" Like, no. But I probably, gave him some cookies. So isn't it funny how it comes full circle? Here we are talking about Michael Jordan product, talking about sports. So I'll kind of throw that in for color there.
Right.
How important it is now, right? And I just want to shout out back to Trin. I see your high.
Yeah, you probably handed him cookies, and another person be like, "Oh my God, do you know who that is? Holy smokes! Oh my goodness, that's so and so. You don't know who that is? My God, that guy's like a Hall of Famer."
I know that Karl Malone would not wait for the cookies to be done in the galley.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He would. Karl Malone. I mean, he had to go get his cookies like straight away.
He would go right into my galley and pull them out of the hot oven. He wouldn't wait till they were done.
That is awesome. I knew I liked Karl Malone.
Very nice and very polite.
I bet. He was a heck of a player. My goodness. And just a physical specimen at that. I mean, he was Karl Malone. Not many like him. Donald, when will the replay be up today? So in the group, it should be available just about immediately after we're done here. It'll also be available on my personal profile and on our YouTube channel. So we're streaming live to those areas right now. and they should be available within just a few minutes of us ending our broadcast today. So come back into the group, and you'll see the video replay here today. And if you have any questions here and you have to hop off or something like that, and you got to go to work or tend to the kids or whatever happens to be, just drop a comment. We'll answer it here, and you can come back and watch. And yes, Steve Kerr, Warriors head coach. That's right. Former teammate with Michael Jordan. Absolutely. So let's get back to using print on demand and high ticket. And I just went over and great story of your past experience in serving athletes in the sky, which is pretty awesome. I love the Karl Malone cookie story. Wouldn't wait for the cookies to be done. And I mean, shoot, the Utah Jazz built their team, their near championship team, who actually lost to big loss to Michael Jordan and the Bulls, I believe, in 1996. That fateful Michael Jordan posterizing crossover. Anyways, went up against Michael Jordan and all of his teammates, etc. Karl Malone, John Stockton, and all those guys. The Utah Jazz also built their entire franchise around Karl Malone and John Stockton. So just another example of their core pillar product.
Yes.
Michael Jordan greater than LeBron James.
From Steve.
Oh, yes. The impassioned debates on the AM sports radios and ESPNs and ESPN's 2s. Yes. The Michael Jordan is greater than LeBron James debate. Is it much of a debate? All right. So let's chat about using print on demand and high ticket, maximizing your pillar core product and increasing customer lifetime value. And so I have a couple acronyms down here, AOV and CLTV, average order value, and customer lifetime value. So what's really cool is after you found, your main core pillar product, then we can surround that product with ancillary products or products that complementary products, right? That those teammates that we're already talking about. And we can do that right when they're purchasing. So we're marketing on Facebook or Google or what have you, and how we've attracted that customer to our store to make that purchase using our life event buyer's intent saturation marketing system. They've come, they're now taking an action. What we want to do is make sure that we are maximizing our average order value on every one of our purchases. And we do that through pre-purchase upsells and post-purchase upsells to increase our average order value, to extract maximum dollars from that transaction. And we do that by providing additional products and value that complement that Michael Jordan product. And so we can do that a number of ways. We can either have, an ancillary product or a product from the same Etsy supplier. If it's a bracelet, maybe they have a necklace. If it's a necklace, maybe there's earrings. Well, what are the complementary products around that initial passion product that through that transaction on our store, we can also offer to the person purchasing, right? Another way to do that outside of having a product from that Etsy supplier is print on demand here. And so print on demand, we've chatted about this over the past few days. There's a number of apps, software applications that are designed specifically for Shopify that plug into Shopify, where we can cross-sell, a variety of things, whether it happens to be a T-shirt that matches or the passion of that initial Michael Jordan product, or maybe it's a coffee mug, or maybe it is a hoodie, maybe it's leggings, maybe it's, a backpack, maybe it's socks, maybe, there's all sorts of amazing things that print on demand suppliers have out there that can then be our additional offerings as our customer goes through that purchase journey. And I know I shared the other day, but it bears repeating over and over just so you never forget it, is one very highly effective key way in order to increase average order value is to offer the exact same thing that they already have in their cart, that they're already purchasing, but say, hey, would you like, that same thing, but at a discount? Because they're already going to buy that thing once. But if they can get that thing at even a lower cost, at a post-purchase upsell, one-click upsell, and we shared that Shopify app, one-click upsell. They've already bought the necklace. They land on a thank you page, and that thank you page says, hey, wait, before you go, would you like that same necklace, but at $10 less? And, they've already said yes to purchasing at once. The highest conversion of upsell is just about darn near every time offering them more of the same thing they just bought. So big takeaway there. And so you can use an app like One Click Upsell within Shopify in order to accomplish that for you. Or if you're using ClickFunnels or whatever shopping cart happens to be, that is a highly effective way of offering that or increasing that average order value. So average order value using print on demand, and then lifetime customer value, CLTV, customer lifetime value. And the beautiful thing about these print on demand companies is they include your packing slip, they include your branding, and they have all sorts of things that, more or less are branded to you. So you've made that initial sale. You now have captured that customer's information. They've gone into your email list. They've become in your database. And now guess what? If they've had a good experience, and if they're happy with the product they receive, and if they've enjoyed, if they've had a 4 or 5 star experience with your store and they've enjoyed shopping with you, they're going to want to shop with you again. And that is the customer lifetime value. And the beautiful thing about print on demand is you can create products that share the same passion as that initial Michael Jordan product. So Tiffany, we were chatting a little bit ago about a faith-based product. Maybe it's a Bible verse, personalized engraved Bible verse on a necklace or something like that. And the faith niche is a very impassioned niche, obviously, with all sorts of products that could go along with that necklace. A wonderful T-shirt, perhaps with the same quote, with the same Bible phrase, right? Or a hat, maybe, that has that phrase on it, or maybe not the phrase, but a cross on it, or whatever that happens to be. There's all sorts of print on demand products within each print on demand supplier that you can create custom products that match the passion of that initial Michael Jordan product. So there's extreme power and extreme leverage in this, because you've now acquired a customer that's very passionate about an item. If they've had a good experience with your store, they're going to want to buy again. And then you can offer them down the line to increase customer lifetime value, similar products to the one they bought from your store, without warehousing on your end, without having to go out and buy any products or put them in your garage or fulfill them yourself or anything like that. The print on demand supplier will ship that product out to them, upload tracking into your Shopify, make you look like a rock star, so that customer will come back again and again and buy from you. So very crucial to understand.
And the customer never knows that it left your hands.
Yeah, that's right, Christina. Yeah, good point.
So you can carry your brand all the way around circles.
Yeah, your brand building, and the print on demand company is helping you build your brand. That's right. So hopefully that makes sense on how print on demand fits into our system. It's a wonderful avenue to help you build your brand, provide a rock star products, rock star supplies, or branding for you. Right. Now let's chat about the possibility of high ticket even into your store. And I want to share a little bit about this and share a resource for actually sourcing possible high ticket stuff, which is pretty darn cool. So anybody that is out there, drop a comment if you would like to know where we are able to go out and source some high ticket stuff that's based right here in the United States. And that'll drop ship for you as well. And you can marry some of, you can broaden out your product offerings into offerings that are higher ticket. So let me go ahead and share that now. Really excited. Drum roll, please.
All right, that's a little table.
So come on over to worldwidebrands.com. And worldwidebrands.com, there's all sorts of training and tools and really neat stuff. They've been around for a long time, but not a whole lot of people know about them. And they have an incredible members directory or suppliers directory of USA-based companies that will drop ship items for you. And so, our system starts with that core Etsy product, and then we can build out with warm products that match that initial product using print on demand and et cetera, et cetera. And this is another avenue to add additional complementary products to your store to increase that customer lifetime value for you. So you have to be a member to come back in here. And I do have an affiliate link. I think you get so many days free of coming back in here. I forget what their current offer is, but if anybody would like the link to that, I'll drop it in the comment. Just say, yeah, shoot me the link and I'll drop it below. But let me just share with you here what it is. So they have a whole network of wholesale suppliers. And a lot of these wholesale suppliers will do more than drop shipping too. I mean, you can, fill Amazon warehouses and stuff as well. It's really cool. And they have some education here about drop shipping and all that fun stuff. Really, really awesome resource.
Just a note, Steve said yes, please.
Cool. I will drop that for you for sure, Steve.
Trend too. You got it, Trend.
Perfect. And Donald, awesome. Yep, I'll get you the link to Worldwide Brands here. I'll get you my link. So I think it comes with some sort of low front end offer for you. So let me just come back in here and we can see what I did was I came back to search the certified wholesalers. And you're presented with step one. What do I want to search for? Drop shippers and light bulk. I can search for liquidation auctions. I can search large volume liquidation wholesalers. Or I can come over here and what sort of suppliers. So step two, do I want to show just drop shippers or light bulk suppliers? Do I want to show those companies that allow me to be on eBay, that allow me to be on Amazon, that allow my online store sales? And then where should they be located, USA or Canada? And then you can also browse by category. So
just a note, if you are watching the replay later, you can still put your comment in the video and we'll follow up with you too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you're watching us at a later time, 100%, Christina, just drop a comment. We'll get the link over to you for sure. So let's say in theory that we have a let me think about something here. How, let's say in theory, we have a product that, let's say it's a pet supply product. We find a vendor on Etsy, and let's say that vendor on, this is actually a pretty good, good example. We've sourced a vendor on Etsy that provides an amazing necklace. Maybe it's a personalized necklace about, let's see here, what's hot in necklaces right now. Let's say it's a personalized memorial necklace for your little one, your dog or your cat, right? And so that's our Michael Jordan product. It has the margins, it has all those things. So now that's cooking. We've got sales going on that product. We're acquiring customers. They're coming into our ecosystem, and we can market to them again and again. Let's see what suppliers are working for pet supplies. So there's Finnegan's Playpen. They're in the UK, so I wouldn't necessarily look at them at the moment. There's Plant Therapy. Let's see here. They're in Idaho. Plant Therapy, CBD. Mind you, CBD, that's out for marketing on Facebook. So no CBD products. But maybe they have some pet. These are featured. Maybe they're paid. Let's see here. These are bird cages and bird perches. More CBD, pet CBD. All-Star Dogs. Here we go. Let's check these out. All-Star Dogs. Full details. They are in Marlboro, New Jersey. What do they allow? No eBay or Amazon. That's okay. They do light bulk. So you'd have to purchase quite a few items from them. But I would save the supplier and just say, hey, that kind of matches. They don't necessarily do drop shipping, but something, to just kind of save and think about for later. So I'll just close that, and let's see what else they have in the pet niche. What's this one? All dog boots. Oh my goodness. This is priceless. They're in Florida. Let's see these guys. All dog boots. Whoa, this is cool. They do light bulk, so not drop ship, unfortunately. But if they drop ship those dog boots, I'd be all over them. Those are cool. Can we just check those out for a second? Because those look too awesome.
Check out those styles.
Oh man, look at those. Those are too cool.
Oh, look at how the pink matches the pink bow.
Me. Those are great. Oh my goodness. Oh, I wish they did drop shipping. Light bulk though, if you wanted to get into the dog boot niche, here's your resource. You could reach out, strike up their relationship, and look, yeah, they have wholesale right here. I love the Doberman down here with the headset, by the way. Nice touch.
Yeah.
All right, so let's keep looking. Let's see here. Toys, Alpha Corp, American Antler dog chews. So dog chews, perhaps. Let's go ahead and narrow just so that we can see drop shippers only. Drop shippers only in here. It looks like our dog chews showed up again. So some dog chews in there. You could have dog chews on your store that will automatically, look, they do. Oh, and they have a data feed. So what that means is they will actually supply a Excel spreadsheet for you, or a CSV file that you can import into your Shopify store and have your Shopify store populated with all of their products right out of the gate. And so American Antler dog chews. So if you're selling a Michael Jordan product from an Etsy supplier that has the margins, and you're acquiring customers at a profit through selling that wonderful memorial pet necklace or bracelet or whatever that happens to be, here are products right here that you can incorporate on your store to cross-sell, resell, increase your customer lifetime value. Let's go ahead, and they supply that data feed file. I'm just going to look over here. Dog chew toys. Dogs absolutely love them. Put some wild in your dog's life. Cool. So that's just one option. I would save them. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's do another one. because there's going to be more. What is this one? Animals Instinct, South Carolina. Pet Supplies. Let's check them out. Animal Instinct. Especially warming cat and dog food. A pet food warmer.
Kind of like a mini oven.
Yeah, let's check them out. The dog and cat food warmer. Animals Instinct. Warmer temperature enhances flavors. No more messy microwaves. No more serving food. That is, who knew? Retails for $80, $45 while supplies last. Gold medal winners at the Inventors Show. So another item that they'll drop ship for you, and would be a great item to have on your store that surrounds just another teammate on your Michael Jordan team. Just another teammate. Let's look at, I just want to keep looking here. Best friend mobility, pet wheelchairs. Oh, how cool.
Yeah, that'd be, can you imagine just helping little guys that need help?
How cool is that? Oh my goodness. What if you had a necklace or a bracelet that combined your your mobile limited pet, and then you're able to cross-sell these items as well? And I mean, these are pretty dang cool. I gotta say, look at those.
I know anytime I see a video, of a pet getting mobility again, or, see those feel good videos, it just kind of brings a tear to your eye. Like, oh, I don't know. I'm such a pet person. I love my furry ones.
Yeah, 100%, Christina. I mean, this has like virality built in. This is, I mean, people love sharing images of dogs and cats and feel good stories. And this is like combo. Holy smokes. You just get right in. This is great. Our products. I just want to see their products here. The Pro wheel support, quad support, factory refurbished, the Sit Go used, accessories. Let me see this puppy. Even in wheelchairs, our pals can do both. Check that out. The Sit Go wheelchair. That is too cool. And look, so a little high ticket item as well. $300-400, $500.
Yeah, that is a high ticket.
So that is how you're able to find high ticket items that you're able to increase that lifetime customer value without ever buying any products, without warehousing anything. Have a company drop ship it for you. And this is a great one right here. And look, they too, yep, they supply that CSV file. They do drop shipping, and they'll let you sell on Amazon and eBay too. This one here, I gotta say, is a pretty unique company. So anybody out there watching with us here, they were once again Best Friend Mobility, and I will share the link from our worldwide brands offer link here to Stephen and Tren and anybody else that would like it.
And Donald and anybody else that responds in the replay.
That's right. Yeah, and Jason will get the link to you here as well. Awesome resource. Not only do these guys have a directory of USA-based drop shippers and wholesalers that they vet through their own process, but they have awesome training back in here as well. So, just an awesome resource. I'll share the link over to you guys here. Hopefully that helped provide a little bit of value here on day 9. I'll wrap us up, and I'll share that link with everybody. But I'll wrap us up here and send us off into Tuesday, and then off into the rest of the week. Once again, our mastery program kicks off next Monday officially. Really excited, drum roll. Brrr, it's happening on Monday. Anybody that would like to join our mastery program, I'll just quickly share what it is. Our mastery program is $10,000 per month, 90 days, without selling the same thing as everyone else, with help and support from those who have been there, not only been there, successful, but also been there, not successful. And, wasting time and wasting money and thousands of dollars trying to figure out what is a hot product, what is the right system, what is the right ad structure, what is the this, that, and other. That is the mastery program. It is working alongside Christina. It's working alongside myself, and it's working alongside experts that we're actually going to bring into the system. Some names out there that you might even be familiar with that have popped up in your news feed with their own marketing. You'll be working alongside with us. We're not just talking about the mastery program here. We're actually teaching the mastery program once it launches. It is us. So you know what you're getting. And what it is Monday through Friday, daily Zoom masterclasses. You have a question, we'll take you going from stuck to unstuck, walking you through our system, going from step one, foundation, to curation, getting your Michael Jordan product to saturation with full market awareness and Google ads and Facebook ads and all the things that we've learned and implement into our business, and strategies and tactics in order to convert a customer. So yes, Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, etc. Let's keep going. High margin Etsy vendor outreach, high passion product research, high converting email sequences, messenger sequence, lifelong brand building using our dual mission, higher purpose brand story system, because our dual mission together is to grow an online business that we're aligned with and we can be proud of, and also to help a small business owner here in the United States, help them grow and scale so they can also provide for their families. And we believe that through helping others grow, we are more excited to grow our own business and live a more purposeful life, more fulfilling life. And quickly, who is this for? It is supporting U.S.-based, for those that support U.S. small-based businesses like we do. It's for those that want to escape the rat race and those who want to create a profitable store and avoid all of the clutter and the shiny object syndrome, and looking for large margins and simplifying the process and helping others. I just want to highlight, I'm going to come all the way down here into helping others, because that's what we're about. We created the mastery program to help you get through all of the challenges that we already experienced, so that you had help and support along the way, and not just another Kajabi course or a teachable login, but actual accountability and support with coaches and mentorship. And who we're not for, we are not for overseas cheap manufacturers or low margin stiff competition or dishonesty or being self-serving. And some bonuses I just wanted to make you aware of. I know we've already been chatting about these over the past few days, but if you haven't been with us and you're just coming on board, we have bonuses that we're including into our mastery program, and one of which is done for you Etsy vendor sourcing, where we're actually putting some marketing together in order to attract Etsy vendors into our system, so that it'll take some of that time and effort away to get an Etsy vendor and find that Michael Jordan product. We're also creating an app specific for Shopify that is one-click import for Etsy products into your Shopify store. So you don't have to waste time trying to reinvent the wheel, creating that Etsy product in your Shopify store.
Saving you a lot of clicks.
Yes.
A lot of back and forth, a lot of download, upload, etc. We're saving you a lot of time there. Just want to give a shout out to Jermaine. We got your request, but yes, you'll get a link. Steve mentioned he's looking forward to giving 100K per month testimonial.
Heck yeah, let's do this. Let's buckle up and go.
And Trin just said thank you to you and I. And we look forward to connecting again, Trin, okay? Thank you so much. So yeah, man, there's so much more that we have to announce on the next few days. So I'm excited.
I'm excited too, Christina. I had fun today. I had a great time. Hopefully everybody got some value out of today's live here. And if you have any questions, once again, please don't hesitate to drop a comment. If you have a store already and you're stuck somewhere, whether it's with marketing or conversions or finding that viral product, drop a comment. We are truly happy to help. If you don't have a store, you have questions about how to get started and the best way to get started and clear through all the clutter and confusion, then just let us know, and we're happy to hop on a Zoom with you and explain, share our system with you and how it might benefit you on your journey. So with that, Christina, I will zip the lip and hand it over to you so that you can send us off into a wonderful Tuesday and the rest of the week. And thank you, everyone, for being here.
Thank you, everybody, for attending the 9 days training with us here in Six Figure Store Secrets. And I want to make sure if you have not watched all 9 days that you go back and watch that, because this group will adjust and change from time to time. So make sure you get that free training in. Get extra bonus value here. Still ask questions. We're still going to be chatting, etc. If you do want to get on our calendar before March 15th, just a reminder to go to that link and schedule yourself a time. If you have any problem scheduling a time with us, just reach out to us. Okay?
Yeah, let me share something real quick too on that note, Christine. That's a great point. Because the founders enrollment ends midnight March 14th. So you want to book your call before midnight March 14th if you want to come on board into the mastery program with us.
Yeah, definitely. And just to note here, we will share this. Jermaine, yes, we do have the replays in the group. So if you want to look at yesterday's live, you can. It's saved in there. We look forward to answering any questions you have. We want to help you get to that next level. So if you're looking for assistance or a team to help you get you there, just have a conversation with us and see if you're a good fit for the program. Okay? That's all it is. We want to make sure that we can help you get there. And that's why we're only allowing a small group. So you get our undivided attention. We are bringing in additional experts and guest speakers to the program as well, which you will have access to as well, just to let you know. And we know it's Tuesday. It's the end of day 9. Every day we have been here. We look forward to helping you all getting to that next level. And I'm going to say goodbye for now, but I hope to see you on Monday, March 15th.
Absolutely. Yes. And to that point, Tiffany, you asked, how do you get into the group? Just go ahead and drop a comment. We'll reach out to you. Just say, drop a comment. I'm interested. And we will reach out to you with our calendar link. Also in the group, in the launch group, there will be pinned to the top of the page a link to our calendar, a link to this page actually, and you'll be able to come down here and click, read everything there, and then click the button to come over and book a call right here, book a chat. So very simple. And look to the top of the group and go ahead, click the link, and then come over. And I actually just might include this link straight away so that you can just come and book your no pressure sales call or anything like that. Just book your chat to see if we're a fit, and we'll go from there. So thank you, Christina. Had a great time today, and glad you're able to get home, sort out the Wi-Fi, got Hippie back in his cushy blankets.
Yeah. back and comfy as normal. Just another afternoon now. But yes, everybody excited to see Cecile again, Steve again, Heather again, and we hope to be mentioning your name as well.
Yep, you bet. You better believe it. You better believe it. So hop on in. Let's do this. Let's do it together, and let's send us off into a great week. Christina, thank you so much. Had a great time, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and I will just say bye for now.
Bye for now.
I said I would zip the lip. I didn't zip the lip. I'm gonna say bye again.